Hello and welcome to the Next ReeVlog with Manny. So my eyes, you may see the darkness underneath. That's just remnants of the paint that I put on yesterday. It's really hard to wash off without the proper tools, but whatever, it'll come off eventually. Ideally before this time next week, because I've got my exam in a few hours this time next week, but whatever, I doubt it'll last a whole week. That's quite a long time. But yes, I have coursework to do today, and for anyone who watched it but wasn't sure, I'm not entirely sure how coherent I was with my bonus revlog last night. My cousin's girlfriend has been pregnant for a while and gave birth yesterday. So I have a new young family member. So congrats. And yeah, my grandparents are now great-grandparents, which is interesting. Don't know when I'll meet the small one. I have some pictures that my mother emailed to me, but I need to look at them. I haven't checked them yet. So see what my little... I can't remember what the term is. There is a specific term for a cousin's child, but I don't remember what it is. But anyway, I've got to do exam work today. I've got a general plan, which I need to focus on, which is to talk about animism and, talk about paganism, focusing on Shinto with the kami and the kama and the mi, and stuff. I'll need to re-go over that stuff and make some notes. Then condense the notes, as well as condensing all of the notes that I've made over the past week. Because I meant to do that yesterday, but I was too tired. And didn't get much done, to be honest. But it's fine, I needed a nice relaxing time at some point anyway. Like a whole afternoon off was good. And I've been having some really weird dreams of late, which is a bit weird. Like, yesterday I had a dream where I folded in half in a car park at the beach, because me and someone else were going to have a fight, but they arrived. Turns out they were one of my friends, so we were like, nah, let's not. And started going back towards their van. I unfolded myself in half. By in half, I mean vertically rather than horizontally. Or I suppose that could be horizontally rather than vertically, depending on which way you look at it. And then I was wearing a really heavy weighted vest. So I put that on the person who I was going to fight and had to support them because they couldn't stand up with it on. And then they grew really old. And I walked into a restaurant through the back door, and then I woke up. Very strange. Very strange indeed. But yeah, I also woke up thinking about martial arts intensively. I don't know why, but I'm going to take that as a good sign. Martial arts is on my mind relatively often now, so that can't be a bad thing considering it's what I want to do with my life. I've got to go open up El Diri, and then I'm taking the bins. I didn't put mine out yesterday again because I really don't need to be honest. Damn. Yeah, so I've got D&D tonight. I don't think I'll be able to have tea at my grandparents', because if it's at 6, I won't make it there if I eat tea and then go. Well, I might, but I don't want to risk it, And plus it'd be ET and then go like that. Which isn't really an enjoyable thing, especially because that way if I forget something I don't have time to come and get it. But yeah, I'll be preparing my stuff for D&D. Probably early this afternoon. Make sure everything is in the car, ready to go. Then I will do a bit of exercise. I've got the choo-choo bits for the pull-up bar now. They're literally bits of, I think, copper pipe with rope, and with some tape wrapped around them so they don't get too cold and they're a bit more grippy. They're not super useful because they're very low down, but that's okay, because, well, I can just sort of bend my legs and then hang and then but yeah, other than that, I would like, if I get through all of the Shintoist stuff, to just do a little bit on Gnosticism, just to clarify which parts of Gnostic myth I'm going to use. Send off an email to Davida, the person in charge of that module that I have the exam on, and just ask to see, can I have animism and paganism as one of my topic areas, Gnostic myth, and the middle way, in that order, because I'm not sure whether I can have animism and paganism, but I don't see why I wouldn't be able to, but yeah, as far as Gnostic myth goes, I want to focus on the ones that talk of the entirety and the eons with Yaldab'oad, and the Barbalo, and all that good stuff. Because there's lots of good technical terms I can use there. I can reference a few of the books, like the Secret Book of John, and the Gospel of Judas, and stuff like that, potentially. And that'll be good because, well, there's a really long series of lectures that I'm listening to on it, so if I can just spout off some of the stuff that they say in those lectures, then I should be able to cover at least as much time as I need to without having to go to the middle way, which I would like to sort of just brush up on in the day before, and on the day of the exam. And I am hoping that, as far as the paganism goes, talking of Shintoism will then relate to Gnostic myth. Well, not paganism, not Shintoism specifically, but Shintoism, I've got another audiobook that I'm listening to that I can talk about. It's not as long, thankfully, but it seems relatively detailed to start with, which is good. And I have to look into feminist paganism, or and Wicca and stuff, for they have the goddess, but they also have the figure of Sophia, which is apparently the counterpart to the Christian god, that gets referenced from time to time. And Sophia is wisdom in Gnostic myth. Wisdom is the eon that created Yaldab'oad by acting without consent from her partner, and thus the creator god, Yaldab'oad, came to be. Which I like. I like it very much. But anyway, I'm gonna go make myself a cup of tea, start the morning right. Might do some cereal, that's the word I was looking for, or porridge, depending how I feel at the time. And got to change over Charles's water and his food. Yeah. Anyway, That all said, I'ma go catch you cats on the flip flop. Goodbye.